Nassau, Paradise Island, Bimini, Berry Island, Grand Bahama, Pagos, so Ransom, Tonga Island, Bahamas. Hi everyone, welcome back for another ASMR geography video. And the subject for today is let's discover together in an ASMR style the Bahamas archipelago. The Bahamas. Well, the officially name of the Bahamas, it's Commonwealth of the Bahamas, and it's an island country in the Lakean archipelago in the West Indies in the Atlantic Ocean. At the west we have Florida Peninsula, and in the south there is Cuba. The Bahamas, it's a parliamentary constitutional monarchy, with King of Bahamas being Charles III as head of the state, but it's represented by a local governor. The Bahamas archipelago consists of more than 3,000 islands, so 3,000 islands. Cays and islets. The capital is Nassau. The capital on the island's New Providence or Paradise Islands, New Providence. In history, Christopher Columbus was the first European to see the islands, making its first landfall in the New World in 1492. So we have Christopher Columbus. Christopher Columbus, and he landed on the islands of San Salvador, which is this one. Right. The Bahamas became a British crown colony in 1718 when the British clamped down on piracy. After the American Revolutionary War, the Crown resettled thousands of American loyalists to the Bahamas. They took enslaved people with them and established plantations. Enslaved Africans and their descendants constituted the majority of the population from this period. But the slave trade was abolished by the British in 1807. The country gained governmental independence in 1973. The first inhabitants of the Bahamas were Taino people. Who moved into the uninhabited southern islands of Hispaniola and Cuba around 800 to 1000 AD. And they have migrated from South America. In 1494, Treaty of Tordesillas theoretically divided the new territories between the Kingdom of Castile and the Kingdom of Portugal, placing the Bahamas in the Spanish sphere. During proprietary rule, the Bahamas became a haven for pirates, including Blackbird. To put on the end of the Islands of New Providence or Paradise Islands. The other 9 inhabited islands are Grand Bahama, which is here. This one is Grand Bahama. Okay. Eleutera Cat Islands. Eleutera, which is right here. Cat Islands. So these are inhabited islands. Cay and San Salvador. Long Island. Ragged Islands, which is here. Exumas. Mayaguana. Crocked Islands. And Bimini. The largest island is Andros, which is composed by North Andros and South Andros. The Bahamas relies heavily on tourism to generate most of its economic activity. So tourism counts as 70% of the income. So it's tourism. Now let's talk about what it's behind tourism or beside tourism, because there are also some sectors here developed. One of the sectors is the banking sector, offshore, international and financial service. Another one is local agriculture. Now let's focus on Nassau, which is the main city and the capital, Nassau. The population of the New Providence is 246,000 inhabitants, and it's counted as 70% of the entire population. The city of Nassau is named in the honor of William III of England, Prince of Orange, Nassau. Nassau modern growth began late in the 18th century with the influx of 1,000 loyalists and their slaves following the American War of Independence. Many of them settled in Nassau and outnumbered original inhabitants. After the British abolished the international slave trade in 1807, so no slaves. Thousands of Africans liberated from slave ships remained on the island. Important landmarks in Nassau, it's the Pirates of Nassau Museum. Nassau has a fascinating pirate history, and the Pirates of Nassau Museum is dedicated to showcasing this. It provides insights into the city's pirate era during the 17th century. Straw Market. While the straw market itself is well known, many might not realize that has a long history dating back in the 1940s. It's a great place to buy local handmade crafts and souvenirs that are made from straw. Government House, the historic building, has served as the official residence of the Governor General of the Bahamas, and it's an impressive structure. is also known as fish fry. Archipelago is a popular spot for local seafood in Nassau. It's a great place to experience Bahamian cuisine and culture. Balcony house. Built in the late 18th century, Balcony house is one of the oldest wooden structures in Nassau. It has been restored and is now a museum. And we have the Blackbird Towers. Often overshadowed by the more famous Queen Staircase, Blackbird's Tower is another historical site. It is said it has been used by the infamous pirate Blackbird to watch the approaching ship. So we have Blackbird Tower. Blackbird Tower. These were the facts, the most important facts about Nassau. But now let's show, I will enumerate some of the main less known facts about the Bahamas. And I will start with blue holes. Yes, blue holes. Bahamas is home to some of the deepest blue holes in the world. Dean's Blue Hole, located in Long Island. Here, Long Island. Now we have Blue Hole. So, Dean Blue Hole is one of the most famous, and it's over 600 feet deep, making it the second deepest blue hole on the planet. Another general fact or less known fact, it's Juncano Festival. Juncano Festival. Juncano Festival. While the Juncano Festival is a well-known cultural celebration in Bahamas, many may not aware of its historical roots. It's believed originated in the 17th century. In the 17th century, when slaves were given a brief holiday around Christmas, allowing them to celebrate with music, dance, and costumes. Another less known fact is Exuma Cays and Sea Park. This marine protected area is one of its kind of the world, established in 1959 and includes both marine and terrestrial environments, providing a sanctuary for wildlife. Another less known fact is the Lucayan National Park. Lucayan National Park. This park, located on the Grand Bahama, is here. Grand Bahama is home of the world's longest underwater cave system. Cave system. The caves were inhabited by Lucayan people before the arrival of Christopher Columbus. And another less known fact about Bahamas, which is for some of us it's less known, it's the Big Beach. Big Beach. Exuma, which is here. Exuma, it's famous for its swimming peaks on Big Major Cay, commonly known as Big Beach. The origin of these peaks on a deserted island is a bit of mystery, but it's a popular tourist attraction. The Bimini Road. The Bimini Road. Well, off the coast of Bimini there is an underwater rock formation known as Bimini Road or Bimini Wall. Some believe it could be a remnant of the lost city of Atlantis. Good, next it's Andros. Andros Barrier Reef, the third largest barrier reef in the world. It's located off the coast of Andros Islands. Yeah. This reef system is home to a diverse range of marine life. So we have barrier reef, barrier reef, pine forest on